Hello and welcome to the BWB Games stream. That's right. This is a thing I do these days about once a week. I play some games and do kind of a bonus stream. I'm going to play some Hearthstone. Hello to the folks that are currently watching live. I'm not expecting a huge turnout because these don't generally get the kind of turnout my build streams do because, people like to watch me build model kits. That's kind of what my main thing is. But I like to do bonus stuff. I like to give a few more hours a week to streaming. Dude Wants His Rug is here. Hi, Dude Wants His Rug. Throwing the Bear Cave and the Lego emote in there. I'm going to throw my emotes in as well. I'll throw the scythe as well as the Lego and caves. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping a few more folks join us, so we'll hang out for a minute or two before we get into it. I'm just going to play some decks. I got some wild Hearthstone decks to play. For those watching later after the fact, or those watching now, there are two styles of main play in Hearthstone: one-on-one against a real person styles, standard and wild. Uh, Much like other card games, eventually Hearthstone didn't do this for a long time, but eventually they were just like, so we're gonna retire some of our expansion cards, and you can still play them. You just can't play them in standard. And it meant that people didn't they had to buy the new cards, the standard cards to keep up to date, but they didn't have to buy cards that came out like 5 years ago, 4 years ago to keep up with the meta. It forced the meta to change, not as rapidly as people would like, because it's just like here's the new decks that people play. Maybe there's another thing before the end, but it means that wild you can play basically any card, uh, and interactions they don't really care too much about that didn't mean anything at one point suddenly can mean something later. Like the buff they made to Call to Arms, uh, or not Call to Arms, yeah. Uh, well, that really affects some previous old cards that were in Priest, and suddenly you can get a Priest deck that rushes your opponent down really fast, which is what I have. One of the two decks that I'll be playing tonight is a buff mech deck. There's some mechs in there. Mechs are a win condition, but the real win condition is, and we'll just kind of we'll go to that. Um, um, the real win condition is, and let's just make sure that this is working. Um, is buffing cards and then decimating people with those cards. Oh, we got this extra thing here. Got to play some games. Uh, so we'll look at these two decks that I've got here. Um, I have BuffMech and Cthulhu. Really, I just love Cthulhu, and so I have a wild Cthulhu deck. It's a Druid deck. Um, it's it might actually have. It basically is just like what if Cthulhu, but I also put in a couple good cards that are newish before this got retired. Cthulhu is an old god. Basic premise is Cthulhu is a bunch of cards that buff this Cthulhu in and then you play it, and then it does a bunch of damage, and then maybe you have Bran, and it does double the damage. Maybe you have Floop. Now Floop will only do 3 damage. Floop won't do all the damage of a Cthulhu. So you don't want to actually play Floop after you play Cthulhu. You want to play Floop after you've played Doomcaller and give yourself a second Doomcaller. Or other things. Maybe another Spiteful Summoner. Spiteful Summoner is just like in there as a one-off. I probably should have a second Doomcaller instead of Spiteful, but since I only have 2 spells in my deck, having a Spiteful feels pretty good, because then you get a 10 drop, and maybe that 10 drop will be Cthulhu, and you'll just have another big Cthulhu on the board, even if it won't have its battle cry. And there's a little bit of mana gain, just some good cards in here for Cthulhu. Really, there's like a 2 drop that would be nice for Cthulhu, but I'd rather play Prince Keliseth and just buff everything. Because then I have a 4/7 that every time it takes damage, you get Cthulhu gets +1/+1. It's just a Cthulhu deck. There's nothing crazy about it, but I really like it. And yeah, so we'll be playing that tonight. And then I've got my BuffMech. Now, really, the mech stuff here is just complimentary. You know, yes, do I want to play a upgradable frame bot? And then do I want to stick a bronze gatekeeper on it? And then do I want to inner fire that? Of course I do. Do I maybe want to double its health before with Divine Spirit and then inner fire? Of course. But also, I might just power a Potion of Mana something. Get that extra thing going there. I might use my unpowered Steambot because I've got Mech Warper to reduce the cost of mechs, and I've got Radiant Elemental to reduce the cost of spells. Depending on your what you mulligan, what you end up at the beginning, there are hands here that are unbeatable, really. Shadow Visions is going to get you whatever you need, what you're missing, or more. Extra arms for cheap. If you can get extra arms with Radiant Elemental, and suddenly it costs a 1 cost, add 2+2, and then more arms, and then you just added 4+4 for 2 mana. It's real good. And Wild, now Standard, has a lot of silence effects. Wild doesn't have as many silence effects. I could also probably squeeze in a Topsy-Turvy here, but I think I'd rather have, like, the Jeeves. The Jeeves acts as card draw, but also I can magnetize to it, and it's a 1/4, so it'll hopefully... I could probably maybe drop a Villains and throw in a Topsy-Turvy, but I don't know. I like what I have. I'm going to retweet my tweet, or just reply to it. About to have my first match. Or first game, I should say. Just to see if anybody else wants to pop in. It's okay if they don't. I'm alright with that. I know that I stream Hearthstone quite a bit. And it's not the newest thing. And I'm not famous for streaming Hearthstone. So I'm okay if this is kind of a light Wednesday. But yeah, those are the two decks I like the most. We're going to start with the Cthulhu deck because honestly, the Cthulhu can withstand me losing. Oh yeah, there's the Fire Festival thing is happening. I don't know, it's a thing. I'm going to get some extra gold or whatever, and there's some extra effects happening. It's whatever. If you have any questions about any of this, let me know. I'm ranked 15 right now. Let's try to get up to 14. I've been 14 and dropped back down, but we are going to play our Cthulhu. I am using the overlay. Nope, that's not what I wanted to show. I am using Hearthstone Deck Tracker from hsreplay.net. So when you see the information on the left and right, all this overlay stuff that you're going to be seeing here or over here, this is not vanilla, and it's not the Twitch Innkeeper, which I don't like as much. So we'll keep a 1-drop. Ziliax is helpful, but we don't really need it right there. We've got... Oh, that's great. Okay, so we already have... oh, this is beautiful. Because turn 2, we might want to Hero Power and Elemental. Turn 3, I should say. Because we might not want to tip our hand that we have... This is a Cthulhu deck. I kind of don't care. Because playing turn 2 this... I actually wish the Ziliax... We hadn't drawn Ziliax there. Having Ziliax be a 4/3 would have been nice. You know, we'll be all right, but would have been nice. But yeah, now depending, we might Elemental Hero Power instead of playing Cthulhu there. I kind of have to decide here. If we had drawn the Twilight Elder, I would have played that no problem. I think we're going to hold off on because we would just be going face with it anyway. Oh yeah, duh. Oh, there's a 4/7 Crazed Worshipper. So turn 5, we're going to let them know. Unless we Ziliax in turn 5, I don't know. But this makes sense. If we don't have a board, we can rebuild the board a bit. Or we can get ourselves an empty mana crystal. Okay, so you got some mechs in your hand, huh? Are you Mechathune? Are you a Mechathune deck? Because that would be very fun if you were a Mechathune deck. I'm going to grab an empty mana crystal because I don't need another 2/2 on the board because I can just do this. Alright, so if we are fighting a Mechathune deck, we might just be fighting just a mech deck, just like all mechs, which you know, that is a way to go. Alright, so I have options. Hello, Asmo. I heard we were playing some Hearthstone. We are playing some Hearthstone, Asmo. Welcome. I'm playing a Cthulhu deck in 2019 because I like Cthulhu. This is just a wild Cthulhu deck, obviously. Actually, so I just want to be, since we have Cthulhu, and we are either fighting I mean, we're fighting some mechs here. Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we're fighting some mechs here, so I really wish this has gotten the Kelseth buff, but oh well. Let's see, 3. This just trades evenly. I don't love that. But things take 1 damage. We can do this and clear. Yeah, let's do that. I'd rather get the buff on it and then get a heal in. Because I don't know how our Zilix is going to heal us, you know. Really what it is we're hoping that our opponent does not gain a bunch of armor and we just on turn 10 want to unload our Cthulhu. So we will probably play Crazed Worshipper next. Okay, some bombs. All right. Okay. There's our Floop. So we could next turn play a 4 or 5 Crazed Worshipper, but I'm gonna do Crazed Worshipper and coin, or not coin, Hero Power, and just gonna go face. I mean, we know what our turn 10 is. I'm not 100% sure what our turn 9 is. It might be Mire Keeper to build a bigger board. It's, you know, it's got some options. We've got some options here. I might end up just playing a 3/4 Crazed Worshipper. That's right. We lose the buff, the Kelseth buff on Floop, which is a shame. Okay, Big Friend. Big Friend does some good damage. Okay. All right. So we're turn 9. That's got to go. So that goes. So we can play a 3/4 and a 4/4. We can play a 6/8 and Hero Power. I like having stats on the board. Feel better about having stats on the board. Got a bit of a wider thing here. And if they clear this off, I mean, we have a 13/13 right now. We have lethal. We have less lethal. We should be all right. So we will go face. So 5 of these 14 need to go face. We did it. We did it. And that's me in 2019 playing a Cthulhu deck, and I got a win streak bonus, halfway up to 14. First win of the stream. We played a bunch of battle cries, so I'm getting, I've got some quests here. I got one more in there, and yeah, I get some battle cries in. We'll switch to our other deck, which is our BuffMech deck, and just kind of keep the streak going. Yeah, these are the two wild decks I'm liking the most right now. I still pop into Darkest Hour. It's not a meme deck anymore, but it does better than these two other decks. What I like the most about Hearthstone, which is Cthulhu was fun as hell. It was, Asmo. I mean, Cthulhu hits that a little bit. We'll get rid of that because I would like to try to get an Inner Fire. Okay, Radiant Elemental's good for when we get our spells. This is good here. I would love to find a Mech Warper, but I am enjoying what I've got here. Because I will play a Cleric here. Okay, so we're going to Quest Mage. All right. Okay, so we got our other Radiant Elemental. We're going to coin Radiant Elemental. There's definitely discussion to be had about playing Cleric, but to me, coining a 2/3 when I've got another backup one is totally worth it. Now, obviously, part of me wishes that I had played this Cleric because that trades and heals, giving some card draw. But instead, we'll just play a 1/5 and have some fun with that 1/5. Will we magnetize that 1/5 next turn 3? Hopefully. Yeah, yes, we will. We will 100% do that next turn. So, Mech Warper makes all our mechs cost 1 less. That's still don't have enough mana to play Mech Warper and Bronze Gatekeeper at the same time. Having Bronze Gatekeeper be a 2/10 is awesome. And we're just going to do that. Clear that off. We got ourselves a 2/10. We can make this a 2/13. Okay, we got a Doomsayer. Our opponent is playing a Doomsayer here. Okay, so we can make this a 3/15, and then we can Inner Fire it, making it a 15/15. We can play Mech Warper as well. I think we're going to do that. I don't love Inner Firing this already, but I don't want to lose a 2/10. So we're going to do it. We have so many other options to build things up. We have one more Inner Fire. We have 2 Shadow Visions to find another copy of the Inner Fire if we want. We have a Radiant Elemental. We have Talon Priest. Our opponent is giving us cards for not much. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry? I don't... Okay, so first we're going to do Shadow Visions. We're going to hit Shadow Visions. We're going to hit Extra Arms. Alright, that's going to give us 8. Yeah. Let's do that. That. Do that. Oh, they went. So, Shadow Vision's help there. Obviously, we would have just delayed the turn even more if we'd gone and just killed the Doomsayer there. That's what... So this deck isn't like, oh, big swings. You either win big or you lose big. This deck is mean. It's just a... Ooh, 200... Wow, I didn't know it was 200 gold. That's awesome. All right. Uh, that's 200 gold. It's pretty good. Um, that's some packs right there. So BuffMech isn't fun like the decks I like to play. BuffMech is rude. It's just a rude deck. It's just like, hey, I just put down a 1/5. Oh, you didn't clear that 1/5? Well, now it's a 2/10. Oh, you didn't clear that 2/10? Well, now it's a 10/10. And I just hit you in the face. I just played Jeeves, and now I'm going to draw some cards because I've been playing too many cards. Uh, oh, I just put Talon Priest on that card, and then you're fired. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's, oh, you put up a low-cost taunt? Well, I just used Potion of Madness to take it away from you so that I can just hit you in the face. I've fallen off Hearthstone since Esmo recently, even though I think it's the best expansion they've done in a long time. I think expansion's great. I think the buffs are really fun. Um, I'm a bit heartbroken to see Vanish go because I felt like Vanish was such an important part of Rogue, but I do like some of the other changes they've made. Asmo, I totally understand. I mean, you can only play a game for so long. Like, I stick with it because I find fun things. We're gonna go back to Cthulhu because Cthulhu is just fun. We'll do a darkest. Sorry, we'll do a darkest hour as well. Um, because I like playing darkest hour, but let's try to hit rank 13. I have not hit rank 13 this in Wild in July yet, so let's try to hit rank 13. And also, like, I don't know, when you're playing Wild, you are often playing people that have played this game for quite some time, and I enjoy the idea of playing a deck that uh, people might remember. Like the idea of throwing down a turn 3 Disciple of Cthulhu. Like, I like the idea that someone's just like, wait, is this a Cthulhu deck? So, yeah, we're playing some new cards here. This is just going to look like Token Rogue, like or Token Druid, I should say. A weird version of Token Druid. But this is too early for you, Floop. Although, as we said, Floop does not benefit from Prince Keleseth, although it should. It keeps with its play a 3/4 version of whatever you play. I think that's it. I haven't found the fun since the early days expansion on ladder, and the single player stuff is very cool, but also going to be there. Uh, yeah, I mean, I like the single player stuff. I do think the single player is fun. We'll just get this down and have a body. I do think that it's pretty great. So I am generally fair with it. But yeah, I understand that. If you're not finding your fun deck, like I don't have a standard deck I like right now that I want to play. I still have Spell Hunter. Spell Hunter is still probably my standard deck I like the most. Let's have a taunt. Taunt's good. Let's do this. Clean this up. Now we can have a 3/4 taunt if we wanted. We don't want that. Really, Floop, we want a Floop, Doomcaller, or Spiteful Summoner, or a Crazed Worshipper, maybe. A 3/4 Crazed Worshipper could be good. So the question is, do we buff up our Cthulhu? I think we tell our opponent, hey, this is the Cthulhu deck. Instead of Piloted Shredder. We just gave our opponent some information, but I like the information that we're giving. I like being like, hey, this is a Cthulhu deck. Enjoy. All right, what do you got? Muckmorpher. Oh, wow. That's fun. That's very fun. I like our opponent already. 4. I like you 4. And that's what you pulled? Fuck you. That's one of the best 6. That's definitely, that is, in this instant, the best 6 you could get. Because I don't have a good counter for it. I mean, I can run some stuff in. But can I clear this for 2? I can't get rid of this 4/4 and go through it. I mean, I will, but put some bodies on there. Not Orlol, because I wouldn't play either of these as Floop. And let's go face. But yeah. Um, would have liked to have cleared that. Oh well. We know what our turn 6 is, and we could possibly have a turn 7 as well. Um, you can see I have the Cthulhu counter there. Cthulhu is only an 8/8. What does it do? Minion that costs 1 more. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. What? Get out of it. Get the fuck out of here. Pagol. And you didn't even work? Well, we gotta get rid of that thing. Oh, fuck. I mean, I knew it was act as a 10/10, but fuck. Our opponent's deck is cool in a way that I'm pretty into. Alright, dead card. We gotta play a taunt. I also played today for the first time all month. I played 5 games. The first 4 were insta-quits. I think people were just trying to get their play 3 games quest done super fast. Totally possible, Asmo. They were trying to get their 200 gold. Because it's 200 gold. Alright, well, we know... This is bad. This is not good. Oof. You know what, honestly? I'm really psyched that I'm losing to this deck. Because this deck is a Muckmorpher deck. We're losing to a Muckmorpher deck. I think that's great. I'm genuinely, like, not bummed at all that we are losing to this deck. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, we're done. Concede. But yeah, psyched to lose to that deck. That deck seems silly in a way that I'm into. Asmo, I'm bummed that you had those auto concedes instead of people just actually playing games. Let's do one more. Let's do... You know what? Fuck it. Let's do Darkest Hour. Let's just play Darkest Hour. This is the kind of deck that people know I love. I said it tonight. I love decks that you either win big or you lose big. For those that haven't seen me play this deck before, or you know don't watch a lot of Hearthstone, very simple deck. Your concept is that you are trying to build a board for cheap, and then trying to get rid of that board and play Darkest Hour, which destroys all friendly minions and then pulls it. So we have 3 cards that we need. We have 2 of the 3 cards we need. We have plot. No, we don't. Plot twist. We don't need. I'm saying. We need Blood Bloom, Darkest Hour, and then some sort of card generation. Either be Reformed Scheme, Minion generation. Let's say Reformed Scheme, or Fiendish Circle. Implosion. We let go. Okay, Reformed Scheme. So we have 2 out of the 3. So right now we are hunting for 1 card, which is why I like this deck, because it's not... Once you get it, it is kind of hard, and some of the cards you're going to be pulling, like Nerubian Unraveler, Void Lord, Mal'Ganis, Lich King, if you can do this early, are hard to clear. So... Okay. So I've got a few cards I can play as we slowly just draw cards, trying to get what we need for this deck. Okay, we're playing a Mech Hunter. Great. Totally okay with that. We are pulling cards that I would love to pull out, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Honestly, I'd rather have my... I really wish I had Jumbo Imp in my hand. Because that's rad. Alright, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cards. We cannot draw a card. We could coin Void Lord, or Void Caller, because we have a Void Lord. We're going to do that. It gives us a body to play. Turn 4, we can draw, and we can defile if we have to. Okay, looks like they're going to clear. Nope, they're not going to clear. Okay. Just going to go face. Alright, it's going to do some damage. Go face. Doomguard, again, that sucks. That's actually one of the worst cards we could pull. Because it means that our Void Caller could be pulling Doomguard, which is not as good as Void Lord. So, let's see. We're going to do this. We're going to see what we got. Okay, we got that. We're just going to go face, get some damage in, and then we can pull gear. We have a turn 5 play. We are still looking for Blood Bloom. We want to play Blood Bloom. We want to play Reform Scheme, Blood Bloom, and then Darkest Hour. Blood Bloom allows us to use health instead of mana to pull our Darkest Hour. We could always Ziliax turn 5 if we don't pull, and if we really need to, we can always Plot Twist. But I'm not fearing that. I wouldn't mind Ziliaxing just to give us some health. Okay, that's poisonous. That sucks. Okay. What do we got here? Charge Double Source. They're not great. So, if we had another thing, we could just play Reform just to play Reform. We are going to play Ziliax. We are now getting to the point where our health is so bad that Darkest Hour will make or break us, and we have no more healing outside of Ziliax. And it's rough. Which, as I said, this deck works and then it doesn't. So we can do 3 damage, and then we're going to take 4 more. That sounds bad. We can Defile. We're still going to take 4. Defiling seems like the play. It's not a good play. Damn. Yeah. We're not going to win this. We're not going to win this one. We could, theoretically, because if we get to turn 9, we can just do it, and then it doesn't take any of our health. But the idea of getting to turn 9 seems unrealistic. Because our opponent is just going to destroy us. Yeah. Yeah, we don't have this. We're going to let this go. Yeah. There exists a possibility that I was about to just, like, wipe the floor. Having Darkest Hour and Reform right from the jump, Reform Scheme right from the jump, totally possible we would have nailed that one. We'll go back to Cthulhu. Cthulhu's fun. Totally possible we would have just decimated our opponent with that. And our opponent was gonna need Missile Launcher Venomizer to take us out. So, all right. Well, we don't want Keleseth. Obviously, we want Keleseth. I'm gonna let all this go. I'm gonna let this all go. Oh, well, okay. We got Mire Keeper back. Mire Keeper really wanted to be in our hand, I guess. Really wanted to hang out with us. That's okay. Okay. So, Quest Priest means that we are not playing Res Priest. We're playing Death Rattle Priest. And I am fine with that. Do we have any other turn 2 play besides this? No. Are we still going to do this right away and get the most value that we can? Of course. Bran, even though it's 3 cost, I'm not playing Bran early, probably. So yeah, we don't have a turn 2 play here, but this 4 cost is a 5/4, so I am hoping for one of our 6 3-drops next turn that we have besides Bran. I would rather not play Bran just to play Bran. We are going to play Bran because we need a body on the board. I would have loved to play 2 Fireflies there. But we're going to play Bran because our opponent has not played any cards yet, except for this. Our opponent did not have another dragon, which is pretty great. Bodies on the board. 2/2/2. Death Rattle. This is a choose 1. We're going to do this. Don't love that. But play a 5/4 instead of a 3/3 and a 2/2 or grant a mana crystal. Meh. Okay with that. All right. So here's our first infiltrator. Fuck this card. I want it to go away. I have no battle cries. I feel like we are going to get no Bran in this. Alright, what's 50-50 it? 50-50s are... Yeah. Okay, great. What we get? Oh! Hi, Master Swordsmith. You're fun. Alright. Okay. Ooh, fuck. Alright, well... Let's see if we can... Ah, fuck. So this gives us a 4/2. That's a 4/2. 4. We can get rid of this. We still got the 5/5 out. Ugh. I think that's our best bet. I mean, we gotta get rid of Kelsat, because fucking we gotta. We'll do that. I want to take 6 to leave a 1/3 on the board. And we, fine. Let's take 6 to leave a 1/3 on the board. That was a turn, it says Asmo. Yeah, Asmo. That indeed was a turn. So we have a 3/4 rush right now in our hand. We still have our 4/3 rush. We can always play. And this is bad. I just want to see. Barnes, okay. Well, Barnes isn't the worst. It's probably the best case. Oof. Run that in. Yeah. I don't expect Ziliax to live, but we can always, magnetize the Ziliax. I mean, we won't, because the Ziliax isn't going to live. Yeah. Wasn't like our opponent was just going to, leave it there. Dang it. Or at least our opponent so far has had no spells to play. Again. That's been good. Could run a 3 in there and then buff our Cthulhu. We can run... Yeah, we just build a board. Build a bit of a board. I'm not going to pop it. No reason to run it in there. We're at 29 health. We got a bit of a board now. Ugh. Oh, God, it's going to resurrect it again. All right, yeah, we're done. I kind of just want to see what gets resurrected here. Let's just see what I'm about to concede to. Yeah. No, we're done. Not. Oh, oh, you got. Oh, cool, valid. Cool. Yeah. Wow, we're about to go. We were almost gonna hit rank 13, and we were about to hit rank 15, because that is not happening. Time to pull out BuffMech and just try to win. Fuck. At least with BuffMech, there's a chance of me winning turn 5. Whoo! And we're waiting a little bit here, a little bit wild. We're ladder sometimes, get a little bit of queue. Let's see what we got here. Shaman, okay. Probably I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay, Inner Fire Divine double Divine Spirit, extra arms. We are gonna let extra arms go, even though it's great, because I need to get a body to put on the board. But we cannot say no to Inner Fire Divine Spirit just having it. Great. Radiant Elemental is going to make it cheap and also be a target. Bronze Gatekeeper I'd rather play after I play a mech, which now is going to be our... Alright, so we're going to do this, which is great, and is an early target for our opponent, which might make our Mech Warper on turn 2 stick. That's what we're hoping for. That deck was capital F filthy. Yeah. Alright, Frozen. Okay, so that tells me one of two things. This is either a Murloc deck, or a Shutterwalk deck, or a Murloc Shutterwalk deck. Play Mech Warper here. We could have waited another turn, but I didn't have a really good turn 2 besides it. So, let's do that. We can do that. We can play this next turn no matter what. We might be able to play this into this. Okay, Baleful Banker. Yeah, this is a Shutterwalk deck. Okay. We're fighting a Shutterwalk deck, folks, which means we got to end this thing. And guess what? We're going to end this thing. So let's do this. Let's do this. We'd rather have a 2/10 taunt, protect the Mech Warper, and then get rid of this banker. I don't want to see this banker again. All right. So next turn, we theoretically... Yeah, okay. All right, great. Yeah, hex it. Hex that one. Great, okay. You hexed one. Okay, so next turn we couldn't do anything. There's our other Inner Fire, which is great. All right, small setback. I'd love to get Steambot out. I would take the other Gatekeeper. Lotheb, okay. All right, making my spells cost more. Turn 5. Great. There is a 3-cost 0/9. Is exactly what I want. There, go there. Even if they run it in there, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the... I assume that our opponent will run into the 0/9. Yeah. Totally expected that. I would love the other Divine Spirit. Oof. Well, never mind. If you don't know what Skulking Geist is, it is a card designed to wreck my shit. I no longer have Inner Fires. I just have some good cards. This is now unequivocally. There, I'm just going to put a 0/12 in there. Slow you fucking down. We are now racing. Am I going to beef up enough cards and build enough stats to beat you Silence, great, cool, great. Am I going to be able to create enough stats to win this before you play Shudderwalk? All right, so extra arms. Nope. Extra arms. These all cost 1. All right, let's start doing this. Okay, so exactly lethal. Velen's might have worked out, but I couldn't do the math in my head. So yeah, obviously having 2 interfires in our hand that cost 0 because of Radiant Elemental. We're building all this up. Our opponent clearly has a deck that is meant to fuck with decks like ours. The having Lothep and having Owl. The fact that we still won is the reason why this deck is rude. Like I said, BuffMech is a rude deck. There's nothing. It's one of those things where just like, oh, I had 1 cost arms. I shadow visioned for arms, and now I have arms. They buffed arms. I don't know what to tell you. I buffed my buffs. Our opponent did almost everything right except that they cleared Jeeves. That was their biggest mistake, was clearing Jeeves. They thought the card draw was what I need. I didn't need card draw. I need bodies for the cards I already had. So instead of Jeeves, they should have taken out my Radiant Elemental. My Radiant Elemental, I would not have had the mana to do that without the Radiant Elemental. Yeah, let's do this. We're on turn 2. We're against Priest here. Most likely we are against a Res Priest, which means that we need to put the pressure on really early. Control decks, I'll play Cleric. But in this case, I'm going to coin Radiant Elemental, play Power Word Shield on my Radiant Elemental, and we're just going to go. Because most likely we are playing a Res Priest deck. And so we gotta do... Oh, no. Oh, we're playing a Dragon Priest deck. Okay. Well, that's fucking different. Shit. Well, I'm going to play a mech then. We're playing a Dragon Priest. Has a dragon in hand. Huh. Dragon Priest. Hell yeah. I'll play against Dragon Priest. I was thinking all the different possibilities, all the different ways we got to win on turn 5 or turn 6 at the latest, but Dragon Priest, okay. Oh, fucks with some Dragon Priest. That's fun. Okay. Play this. This costs 1. That doesn't help me. I play this. Yeah, play this. Buff this. Got an Interfire. Interfire's great to have. Shadow Visions for a double. For Divine Spirit. Or Shadow Visions for extra arms. This is a 2/5. This lives so far. So I am not going to make this a 3/3 just to clear off. I'm just going to go face. I got some options. I got options here. Maybe I should clear, but I'm okay with that. Okay. You're going to clear. That sounds good. If that's what you got, that's fun. Doesn't give you that. Now you have taunt. Okay. Let's see. What do I got going on here? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, let's Shadow Visions for... So, obviously, this is going to be real good. This is, 5 mana at the most. This is real good. Does our 2/5 survive? It does if we buff it. Now, I got a 6/9 right now. I got a 6/7 right now. Biggest chance of our card surviving. I used to run a fun Dragon Priest deck. Yeah, as well. I had a Dragon Paladin deck that I really liked. And every once in a while, they tease us with a couple of dragons. And you're like, are you going all in on dragons? Okay, so 9. The math is not great for Pat. Math is not my strong suit. But I think this is lethal. I'm 97% sure that 36 is lethal. Yeah, we had lethal. We made it a big boy. Our opponent didn't necessarily think that we had double, and inner fire. So our opponent went face instead of reducing the health as much as possible of our thing, which is what you do in this case, because our downfall would have been that, because then we would have played the cleric and healed to try to build it up again, or maybe played Jeeves just to give us some more card draw. But instead, our opponent left a 6/7 on the board, which we could get up to 9, which is bad. And once again, this deck is rude. We're literally, this is the last. This will be the last one of this deck, and then we'll go to something else because I'm not gonna play this mean deck all night. Maybe I'll hit rank 13 with it. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll try to win one more with it, because I think we'll get a bonus star with one more win. Hit rank 13. All right, we're up first instead of second. We'll keep Radiant because of course we will. Velen's good, but like Velen has won the least amount of games. I love this curve. I mean, I would rather not have one of these and instead have a Mech Warper or the upgradable Frame Bot. I'd rather have one of my other 4 2-drops. But okay, well, we'll do it. We'll play it because we can always magnetize our gatekeepers together if we need to. Cabal Talon Priest is pretty good. I'd rather get the taunt up. We'll put some damage on this so that we can heal it for card draw if we need to. But I am expecting to... Yeah, okay. Low roll. Low roll. Alright, great. Could double its health right now. I'm not going to magnetize it. Like, Pat, you should make that a 2/7 that you can heal up to be a 2/10. I know what you're saying. But our opponent has more spells than board clear. And so I want to have a bit of a board. We already have... Also, we have Divine Spirit. So... And now we have this, which you can play. I can... I think we're going to do this. Yeah. Okay. Because now we can make this a 2/16. And a 1/8 is... It basically makes our opponent need to hex something. That's the real thing is... Okay. I just don't want to deal with hex. I just don't want to deal with hexes. Oh boy. This board already got out of control. Oh, wow. Hey, look at all these fucking Murlocs. Uh, so let's do that. Mix it that. And that's every time you summon a Murloc, goes away. So do that. Get rid of that. And then play this. Heal. That's gonna go there. That's gonna go there. We're doing less face damage, but we're keeping our 1-8 healthy. And I'm feeling pretty good about that. We also have a 0-9, which can be 18 health. Oh, yeah, Lightning Storm. There's Lightning Storm. I was expecting a Lightning Storm. Okay. I don't love having both our... Okay, there's Inner Fire. So, we can heal this up to 8. Making it 16. We can do 17 damage here. We're not gonna. We're gonna do that. I don't love letting this live, but we gotta. Maybe I should have gone face there. Not convinced. Okay. Mech Warper is good. Let's get Mech Warper out there. Let's heal this up fully. Let's do that. Okay, we have lethal. Okay. Okay. How are you going to play this? Okay, going to go there. Okay, going to do that. All right. So, we now have, we can heal this up to 9, making it 18, and then we can run this into this, giving us 18 damage. That's only 18 out of 21. That's not enough. So we will play this. We will heal. And we will still do that. And then we will hope. Extra arms is great. Okay. Okay. Our opponent can now clear our 0-9, which is a big old bummer. That's a big old bummer. We might have just wanted to go for it. I think it makes sense. Ugh. Okay. Well, we lost. Probably. Definitely. Yeah, I don't know how we come back from this one. If this has been Steamboat, we could make it huge, and we're just going to get hexed. Yeah, we didn't win this one. It's probably... I fucked it up somewhere along the way there. I'm sure. Gotta play more battle cries. I don't even know what battle cries in this. Yikes. Alright. Druid, okay. Okay, we're going first. Druid. We'll get rid of Velen. We'll keep Divine Spirit. Okay, Power Shield is pretty good for that. All right. Thanks everybody who's watching. We've been going for about an hour. We're gonna go at least another half hour, probably another hour. We're just playing some Hearthstone, having some good times. If you got anything you definitely want to chat about in the chat, please feel free to let me know. If anything's going on with y'all you want to chat about, I'll be cool with that. Tomorrow is a regular build stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Our regular building, finishing up the Leo, starting the Noble Gundam, and then I have something to build after that. All right, we're playing a Cthulhu Druid deck. The race is on. The heat is on. Radiant Elemental gets played right now. All right. Gonna clear it? Yep, figured you were gonna clear it. That's why I didn't put it on there, because I'd rather keep this alive longer. Build it up. Oh, next turn, got a great friend in there. And just do this. Just do that. That's our turn. Not a great turn, but it's our turn. Yeah. Got a big master grade to take care of after we finish my 2 144s, so that'll be some days. It's a good looking kit, so that's coming up. Okay. Jeeves. We don't need Jeeves yet. Let's protect a Radiant Elemental. We are hunting for a Inner Fire. Because right now, we can do a lot of damage with an Inner Fire. Okay? We can do a whole lot of damage with an Inner Fire here. Alright, so let's do this. Do that. An Inner Fire would be real good. So, we are looking for either one of our Inner Fires. Either one of our Shadow Visions, which will hopefully allow us to find Inner Fires. Radiant Elemental makes those cheaper. One costs 0, one costs 1. We have both Divine Spirits and extra arms. Things are good. We just, for us to get this win before a Cthulhu drops on us. But it does require a little bit of maneuvering. Reminder, if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for that, of course. But make sure that you renew. You got to renew manually if you have Twitch Prime, if you're using your coin. And whenever you renew, make sure you turn that, click that notification thing so that everyone knows that you renewed, and that's nice. All right, there's our second Radiant Elemental. This is not what we want. We don't want a Radiant Elemental. Playing that just to play a minion, and now our friend is going to get hurt. I don't like that. I don't like our friend getting hurt. We could build up. We're going to do this. That way we can build up some friends. I don't like, our Steambot's going to take some damage next turn. That's a bummer. I don't love that. I would love to see... Yeah. Okay. And what do you got? Got the other one. Okay, great. Please do damage to Cthulhu. To Jeeves. Please do a bunch of damage to Jeeves. I'm thrilled if you do a bunch of damage to Jeeves. So that I can do this. Do that. I can do that. We're still in decent shape. I really need 4 cards out of our 19. 4 cards. Well, that's an argument for not playing Jeeves there. Well, we already have 3 cards, and so we're not drawing anything. That is an argument. It's a good argument. Fuck. Fuck, we were so ahead, man. Damn. Get out of here, Velen's Chosen. Fine. Fine, Velens. Fine. Make it 314. Fine. Gonna make a big boy. There. We have a big friend. Great. Get that. This is an unplayable card. We have lost this game. Hey, what's up, Shadow? Oh, so I'm going to concede because we lost this game. But I just wanted to do that. Hey, you know what? Since we lost this game, we're going to play this so that my battle cry numbers go up. Because I'm trying to play a bunch of battle cry cards. Great. Played 15. They're like, I don't think there are any battle cries in this deck. There's maybe one. Oh, yikes. Is there any? Yeah, Cabal Talon Priest. I have 2 battle cry minions. Great. Paladin. I need some of these friends. There's the friend. That's good. We're gonna have a lot of annoying. Oh, it's a secret paladin deck. I will say this. One thing I will give this game. The new art for Secret Keeper is pretty fucking rad. Secret Keeper got an upgrade, and it's pretty cool. Of the art upgrades that went into effect, that one is pretty fantastic. Great, you're a 2-3 now. You're a 2-3, Harry. Cool! What is my purpose? I comply. Job's done. Mm-hmm. Get down! I will get down. You can get down too. Alright, so we got a pretty good turn 5. If we can get anything to stick, we got a pretty good turn 5. There's Jeeves, so we got an okay turn 4. We don't have a good turn 3 right now. Because we can't do anything except. I comply. We're just gonna go face. Can't really do anything. I can make one of these a 5-5, but what's that gonna do? Nothing. Great. Now we got a 6-6. Yep. Okay, so that's gone. Cool. We got. I don't hate that. Get rid of this thing. Get rid of this thing. I don't hate that. Do some damage there. Heal up. I think we gotta do it. It slows things down because it means that our opponent could decide to get rid of the frame bot, which means that we then have to play Jeeves on turn 5, but turn 4 Jeeves is probably going to die anyway, so. This way, yeah, our opponent had a secret, so okay, and it has to do 6 damage anyway. Alright. Alright, so let's do. Okay. If our 1-8 lives, we can do a ton of damage next turn. Who am I? None of you. Ugh. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, our opponent's not going to let that live. Alright, so Let's do this. Another inner fire. Turn to 1 health. Great. That's gonna die. Probably. Yep. No. The other sack pack. No. We'll get down, I should say. And avenge. Great. I mean, we lost this game. It's fine. Our opponent is playing, you know, fucking Mysterious Challenger deck. Hey, it's 2019. Let's play Cthulhu next because our opponent is playing Mysterious Challenger deck in 2019. So, I mean, I'm just gonna concede. I don't know what we're fucking around here. Oof. Hurts. We're almost at 13. Let's just play Cthulhu. Let's play Cthulhu. When you lose with your cheesing deck, it hurts. You know, it doesn't really hurt to lose with Cthulhu deck is fine. It's just fine. Dark Sour, like, yeah, you're gonna lose that or win big. But to lose with the deck designed to win on turn 5, that's rough. I got a Spoil Wolf Summoner in here, because Ultimate Infestation you just have to put in your deck. I think I've used it once. I'm not convinced it belongs in this deck. I'm not convinced I shouldn't just have another Doomcaller. But it feels good to have it in there. And I feel like someday I'll play it, and it will be a great card. Maybe I should have played the 2-3 there, but I like that. I'll play 2-3 next. See what my opponent's got going on. Okay, got some beasts here. What is this? One of them, put that 4-cost spell on there. Get them in your deck. Let's see what's up. Kill the cute one. You gotta kill the cute one first when they play Alley Cat. Gotta kill that cute cat first. Okay, boom, get going on here. Gorn Bow, okay, okay, okay. Want to take some more damage before you play the second Zombie Chow, huh? Well, here you go. Now I got 2 damage to your face. And you got to swing at a 2-4. You goofed. Great. I can clear that if I want. Do I want to clear that? And play this? Yes, I do. Okay. Stitch Dragger. Fine, fine. What's up? Good old Malfurion. Let's build a board. Big old friend board. Just can't do anything to it because it's not a beast, but still, gotta be careful. Got a little bit of a board here. Got some board presence. We have not buffed our Cthulhu at all. That thing needs to go away. Feel like you're just wanting me to kill that thing. So that's going away. You know what? That's going away too. Do this. And this is silly. This is a fun little thing. Why not? What else we got going on? We have played 0 cards that buff our Cthulhu. Our Cthulhu is at 6/6 right now. Because we haven't even played Keleseth. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you want to do that. I guess we could play Malfurion. I don't feel like Malfurion makes any sense to play right now. We'll get some 1-5 taunts. Do th- I don't think Malfurion's better than Pilot Shredder. We do have to kill this thing. So we are going to give our opponent some health by killing that. Yeah, I don't think Malfurion is better than this. We'll play one of our... Okay. You hyena sitch. Yeah, okay. That's Floop. Yeah. Yeah, we just had lethal. We just had lethal there. Hey, we won without playing Cthulhu, any Cthulhu cards. We played 0 Cthulhu cards in our Cthulhu deck. Our Cthulhu deck with a Spiteful Summoner backup plan. And our Mire Keeper, we didn't even make more mana. We just played it for the 2-2. We just gave it the 5-5 stats. You know what? That felt pretty good. Oh, say right there. That felt pretty good. All right, let's do another. Let's do another Cthulhu. We didn't play Cthulhu. I have finished my glass of water. I now am opening my bottle of water. There's a deli I go to, which often, ooh. What's up, Twilight Elder? I love your art. Just do that. Maybe give me a 1-drop. How about a Firefly? Or a Zombie Chow? Firefly! Great! Look at this. Look at this ramp. Ooh, and Bron... I mean, I'm not going to play you. Maybe turn 4, I'll play you. Probably not. I'm going to hope there's a good turn 4 card. But I don't care if Braun is a 3-5. I kind of would like Zombie Chow to be even bigger, but whatever. What are you going to be? Are you going to be Darkest Hour? Ooh, Doomsayer. Okay. Just going to play a Doomsayer, huh? Well, that sucks. Am I going to get 1 off the Twilight Elder? No. Can't do anything, so. That's fun. That's a big Zombie Chow. So, delays. So there's a deli I go to, and when I buy sandwiches, they often give me a free bottle of water. And I often buy sandwiches for them very late at night, because it was like when I was coming home from work, or, you know, I still, you know, part-time, do late night tech. Yeah! Woo! Holy shit. That could have been very bad, y'all. There's still one more. Gnome could have just really fucked their shit. You can get the fuck out of here, Gnome Feratu. Holy shit. Please let's draw a Cthulhu before the next Gnome Feratu. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, Doomcaller, okay. Oh man, this idea of Gnome Feratu not being in there is really scary. That's terrifying. I'm just gonna try to race you down. Anyway, I keep stalling or being distracted. The place I go to late at night and buy sandwiches gives me water, a bottle of water for free, and I think it's because they think that I'm drunk. And eating a big sandwich because I'm drunk, and not because I'm hungry. Hungry. Put that. I don't know. That's my thought anyway. Is that they're like, here, you need this. So I don't know. I've been thinking about that a while. Okay, Siphon Soul. Yeah, you got a Siphon Soul. Okay. Alright. You healed up. Still haven't been able to pop this yet. I'm thinking you might not have anything to pop this with, because wouldn't you run that in to the 6-8 if you had something? Maybe I'm... let's find out. Let's fucking find out, y'all. You had nothing! Haha, you telegraphed it! Because if you had something, you would have run in before you Siphon Souled. Boom. That's the best read I'm going to have. Tonight, I will not make a read better than that read, where I deduced that my opponent did not have anything. Because otherwise they would have run the 3-1 into my 6-8 to pop it and play it for free. And they didn't. So maybe we think that they didn't have anything. I don't think I'm going to get a better read than that. So I'm going to throw... You know what? Hey, I'm going to throw some emotes in the chat. You can throw an emote in there if you're a subscriber if you want. Because I'm feeling pretty good about that read. I don't know how I'm going to do any better than that. Let's see. Let's choose one. Doomcaller. I don't play Doomcaller until I need to. Let's do this. Let's just put another big taunt in the way. Let's throw this in. Let's throw this in. Throw some bodies on the field. Thank you, Asmo, for the emotes. Appreciate it. Now I want a really big sandwich. You found your Reno. Congratulations. I still haven't played my fucking Cthulhu. And now I'm gonna beef it up. And I'm gonna beef it up. I could have traded this in so you didn't get 5 health, but whatever. That was probably the better play than me taking some damage. But I really liked playing Braun Divine Shield. Great, you got healing. I knew you had healing. Godfried, okay. That's a great Godfried. Congratulations on that very good Godfried. Alright. Let's do some damage there. Hey, I would love to draw Cthulhu. I would take an Ultimate Infestation to help me draw Cthulhu. Or Spiteful Summoner to just get a big friend on the board. Maybe use Cthulhu. It's wild. What do you got? That's terrible. Water Boy. Water Boy. Water Boy. Can't even kill this thing. I didn't even get my Ultimate Infestation so I could kill this thing. I'm going to have such a big Cthulhu, and I'm not going to get to play it because I won't draw it in the next 3 turns. And our opponent is just going to fucking wipe the floor with me. Whatever the fucking Reno deck they're playing right now, where they're playing Thorisan. Dirty Rat, fuck you. Tonight's theme is keep Pav hydrated. Asmo, that's all we can do, right? That's all we can do these days. Oh, great. Great, what do you got? Cool, cool, cool. Shadow Flame, great, great, great. Now you got an 8-5, great. You knew that I didn't have Cthulhu because I would have played Cthulhu. Got my goddamn Doomcaller. What if I drew Cthulhu or Ultimate Infestation? You have N'Zoth. Of course you have fucking N'Zoth. I lost this. I'm PO'd. I'm playing Spiteful Summoner because it's a battle cry. We'll see what we get. Yep. Only spell in my deck. What's up, Yogg? It's nice to see you. We lost. I'm not gonna drag this out. Playing the Zal. Yeah, we lost that one. Buh. Whatever. That was a 23-23 Cthulhu, and I just couldn't draw it. Have I thought about putting more card draw in this deck? Maybe. I don't know. I thought about dumping Ziliax because I have Crazed Worshipper. I've thought about dumping a Crazed Worshipper because they can get silenced, but I'd rather have that silence than other things. There's a bunch of options. I don't like a lot of them. I like Druid of the Scythe, but maybe I don't need 6 3-drops. But really, Disciple of Cthulhu is it's a card I don't necessarily love to play, and I like Druid of the Scythe because it's a new card. It's fun to play them. I don't know. There's modifications to this deck I could make. Floop could go, but Floop ends up being a second Doomcaller, or a second Spiteful Summoner, or a second one of my... Hey, there's Cthulhu. We found Cthulhu, everybody. Now we just have to live till turn 10 to play Cthulhu. But we found Cthulhu. And our opponent isn't Quest Mage. So they're probably Secret Mage or Freeze Mage. Or Secret Freeze Mage. I hope they're like Bodies Mage. Alright, let's buff our Cthulhu since we have a Cthulhu. Also, this is a great... We don't need a 2-4 taunt right now, but we might need a 4-2 rush next turn. Hey, Cthulhu, you're late. Yeah, Cthulhu was very late. We need you last game, Cthulhu. Well, alright, you have a secret, huh? Okay. It's not that. What are you going to be? You're not that. The very nice thing is that if it's Spellbender or Counterspell, I only got 2 spells, and I don't need to play either of them because I have Cthulhu. In fact, I don't want to draw them. Alright, yeah, use your Fireball. That sounds great. Please use a Fireball. We're buffing our Cthulhu. Yeah, if it's Splitting Image... Oh, Mana Bind. Mana Bind also, I don't give a shit about. Yeah, I really don't care about many of these spells. Obviously, Ice Block I care about. Okay, now we're back to square one, figuring out what these are. Well, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. I should have, Order Lull. I would have taken 1 less face damage. But now we have a 2-2 on the board. Alright. I'm going to assume that's Ice Block. But wait, why would our opponent play Ice Block so early? It's probably Counterspell or... Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm assuming that it's Ice Block. What up, Zill? Order Lull. Fuck. I really fucked that one up, didn't I? I could have just played Zombie Chow. No, I don't want to... God fucking damn it. That's me fucking up right there, y'all. I should have played Zombie Chow first before I played a 4-3 Ziliax. Giving him a 2-3 Zombie Chow. Okay, portal. Alright. What does this thing do? Skeletons. Alright, our opponent's gonna get some skeletons. Some skeletons. Alright, we'll play this one. Let's go face. I'm still assuming that that is ice block. It's okay if it's not. What do we got here? We got a 12/12 Cthulhu. Cool. Cool. Play the other one. Oh, got that. So we can kill that. That's good. Do that. Our Cthulhu is 15/15 Cthulhu. We'll just do that. Was that necessary? No. I did it anyway. Okay. Alright, that's a great 5-drop for me. For our opponent, that's not a great 5-drop. But for me, that rules. Alright. Can we survive till turn 10? Yes. Because we can. Should we have played this last turn? Possibly. I'm alright with that. Alright, so this is going to be a taunt. Slow down our death. This will be that. And then this will be a body on the board. And then this will go face. And then we are hoping that that is Counterspell, Mana Binder, Spellbinder, and not Ice Block. Oh, Lich King, come on. Lich King. We're going to shoot some Bone Barons, aren't we? We're definitely going to shoot some Bone Barons. Alright. Well, all we can do is Lich King. I'm going to wait on this because Slime could clean up something instead of just doing 2 there. And Slime didn't even clean up, can't even clean up Lich King. I mean, we could win. We have 16 health. Our opponent, that might not be Ice Block. What if it's not Ice Block? What if it's Counterspell, Mana Binder, Spellbinder? It could be. What do you got? You got face damage? Do you have a face damage spell? I had to take the risk. You got 6. Okay, do you have... No. Okay. Well. I mean, this... What was it? It was Spellbinder. This whole time it was Spellbinder. It wasn't Ice Block, but because we can't, because we didn't clear Lich King, it doesn't matter. Our opponent has lethal. We lost. It wasn't Ice Block. It was Spellbinder. Why do you play Spellbinder that early in the game? Oh man. Well, at least we got to play Cthulhu. We did win a game in our Cthulhu deck without playing Cthulhu, so I'm happy we got to play Cthulhu. Let's try to get back to 14. I don't know. That's... Fuck. If you don't laugh, You just yell. Also, who the fuck cares? It's a card game. I'm not playing net decks. I'm not dumping a bunch of money in just to open packs, just to get dust for those packs, just to craft the choice meta cards. Maybe we can play this on turn 7. We got a lot of 4-drops. I play because it's fun. I play because I like it. I play because this means that I'm not playing physical card games. Because I don't have the money for that, or the time for that. If our opponent's not doing anything, then we'll maybe coin a 4-drop next turn. Maybe coin a piloted shredder. But yeah, the game is very silly, Asmo. Where's the spellbinder? Wow, our opponent has nothing, huh? Or our opponent wants us to think they don't have anything, and they do. So we're going to do this. Nah, I think our opponent doesn't have anything. I want to just wait a little while before I reveal this is a Cthulhu deck. Dancing swords. Dancing swords. Alright. Let me draw. I'm a Cthulhu deck. And now you know. You gonna pop it? You popped it. Take 4. You took 4 to pop it. And then I'm gonna draw a card. I don't really want that. And then hit you in the face. Next turn, I can coin a Spiteful Summoner. That's fun. I get to do that. Alright, what are you going to draw? I'm going to coin Spiteful Summoner and hit you for 4. Possibly. Theoretically. Maybe. What are you going to play? You have 6 mana. Another Dancing Swords. Okay. Well, I'm going to play... Look. Are there better plays than coin Spiteful Summoner? Yes. Probably 2 Twilight Elders is better than 1. Especially considering what the pool of 10 mana cards are. Or 10 cost monsters. Maybe I'll get that 10/10 that costs 10. I got an 8/8. I got an 8/8. I'm going to hit you in the face for 4. So, was that better than playing 2 3/4s that would have buffed my Cthulhu to 10? Arguably. Well, now I have it. Now what do I got here? I got 9. It costs 9 to play it. All right. Okay. Can I do 3 to this? No. Well, then I'm gonna... I'm just gonna do this. Buff it to 9. 2, 3. I would love to draw Cthulhu. I don't know, whatever. I played Spiteful Summoner, got a card I like. And I can also... I'm gonna Hero Power. I can get this down to 7, probably. I might Hero Power next turn. Next turn I'm going to play Crazed Worshipper Twilight Elder. Like, let's be real. I'm going to stall out. My opponent just has 8 health. let's go put some stats on the board. I got 10-10 waiting for me. Am I going to be able to play that 10-10? Probably not. Okay, alright. Valera. Cool, cool. I'll consider this a rebuilding turn, too. I got this. I'll just do this. There. Okay. This is probably, well, I mean, this could be. First things first, do 5 damage. Yep, because it's evasion. Yep. Figured it was evasion. Let's see. What's the best use of mana? 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to leave room for Cthulhu even if I win next turn, so we will just do this. So that way I am leaving space on the board for Cthulhu. Because if our opponent... you know... for some reason doesn't concede, if they're, you know... Vanish, okay. Vanish, great. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Restore 8 health. Okay. Shadow step that so you can do it again. Cool, cool, cool. Great. I did not get rid of Cthulhu, so now I want to play a bunch of small cost minions to make room. Alright. Really thought there was a chance that that was going to be Cthulhu, since there were only 14 cards in my deck. And that's the odds of me drawing that Cthulhu, you know, 1 out of 14, but still. Okay, that's a sap. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. There's... oh, no. Don't have shadows. Don't have the other shadow step. Don't have the other shadow step. You had the other shadow step. Okay, Braun. Okay. 1 in 7. There's a 1 in 7 chance that I'm about to just... we did it! We did it! Oh, we did it! Fuck you. There. Now our Cthulhu's even bigger, you fucker. Now our Cthulhu's even bigger. Oh, fuck off. And I don't even care. Get rid of those. Kill those things so you can't clone them. Or whatever the fuck you're gonna do. Oh, I can't believe I didn't draw Cthulhu. Oh my god, I burned so many cards. And I didn't draw Cthulhu. Oh, this fucking rules. And now my Firefly, Zombie Cho, and Mire Keeper and Craze Worshipper are all fucking huge. Vanish them. I don't care. Oh. God damn it. There's Cthulhu. Okay. You won. You got my Cthulhu. You won. Congratulations. You got my Cthulhu. I miscounted how many Cold Light Oracles you had. Congratulations. I lost my Cthulhu. Nah, great. Now you got more of them. Congratulations. I'm mad. I survived with my Cthulhu not going for so long. Look, I still have Malfurion. Like, I'm going to be okay. Yeah, my opponent is going to heal. Great. Cool. Great. Oh, I forgot. That's what it was. It was a Death Shadow. It was a Death Shadow. It was Valera. That's where that other Cold Light came from. Okay. Okay. Doomsayer. Great. So I can't do anything there. Because you think Doomsayer's going to be the big fuck you. That's cool. I'm just gonna do this. I'll do... Doesn't matter. I don't think I'm going to win this, but if you play a mill deck, we go until it's over. I never concede against mill because there's something broken in a mill player. There's something broken about the only way I can win is by playing games as long as humanly possible. Do you have the other lab? Alright. You're going to lab your bronze. Okay. You got a lot of bronzes now. And then you're going to Death Shadow your lab. Look, I can't win this. I didn't do enough damage to my opponent. But I'm still going to make them play it out. Mm-hmm. Cool. 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 Yeah, we lost. I wasn't going to win this. There's no way I was going to win it. If we had drawn Cthulhu on turn 10, maybe the possibility existed. If we had been able to draw Cthulhu before, like, Cthulhu getting, like, discarded obviously hurt us. But yeah. If you play a mill deck, I'm not going to let you get away. I'm not going to concede. I'm never going to concede to mill. You play your mill out. If that's how you win, is you win in fatigue, by forcing fatigue, and you have to play 30-minute games, 20-minute games every game, and that's how you win, more power to you. I don't want to do it, but you can do it. Alright, do I want to end on that bitterness? Alright, let's do one more Cthulhu game. I don't know. Maybe this will be fun. Maybe I'll concede in turn 3. And we'll lose to some weird nonsense deck. Maybe we'll lose to a great nonsense deck. Maybe we'll win. we'll win again without playing Cthulhu somehow. But this will be the last game no matter what. This is not a good end. But this will be the last one. I don't want to leave on that because I'm just bitter about fucking mill fatigue. Fucking mill rogue. Well, we've been playing a lot of classic decks, I'll say that. Lots of classic decks. Oh yeah, go to Showtime Sports YouTube or look on my Twitter. I put a link to a doc that came out last year that Showtime did. If you don't have Showtime and you didn't see it, is the Bipolar Rock and Roller, which is a fantastic look at mental health and sports, and it's a great little documentary on a fantastic sports broadcaster and wrestling broadcaster. It's totally worth your time. Against Mill, you can also forget the end turn button exists. I'm not going to play that way on... I might do that in my own life, but I certainly am not going to do that in on stream like that. I wouldn't do that to y'all. I did make you watch me lose that game instead of just conceding. Probably when they played Valyria on turn 9 is when I knew I was going to lose, and I didn't draw Cthulhu on turn 10. Probably when I knew I was going to lose. Because Valyria against Cthulhu, if I had played Cthulhu, it would have been okay. But yeah, I have in the past forgotten. Alright, what do you got here? What's your one cost? What are you playing? Oh! You killed one of your own Murlocs. How dare you? Well, I know just the thing to do against that. Let's rush this down. And then kill that too. Fresh board state. You killed one of your own. How dare you? Oh, you're not the Murloc Shaman, so I guess. You think that our opponent would play the Murloc Shaman hero since they play Murlocs? I mean, they certainly don't have to do that. Well, that's not going to grow. I can get the fuck out of here. There, now you can trade the board if you want. You'll probably go face instead of trading the board. But I have a Ziliax, so I can get the board back. That Mill Rogue. Oof. Now you're going to trade, huh? Alright. Well, that's fine. Yeah, that Mill Rogue definitely put a bad taste in my mouth. Got me heated. Right. Just killing some Murlocs. Next turn, maybe we'll play Keleseth. Maybe we'll play Keleseth and Cthulhu's Chosen and let our opponent know that we are playing a Cthulhu deck. We could play... Yeah, I'd like to buff my friends here, so we'll just do this. Let our opponent know what's up. I'm playing a Cthulhu deck. Our Cthulhu is 10-10. I've got a pretty decent turn 7. Might even give myself an extra mana crystal. Mana crystal. You're gonna snip your snip. You're gonna have 2 bodies, so you get a bunch of little friends. You're gonna go 2 bodies, so you have a bunch of little friends. Okay, well then I'm gonna build the board bigger than you have. Hey, there's Cthulhu. Let's do that. Then give you little friends. It's probably smart, our opponent. We'll see. Now you gotta kill a bunch of stuff. Huh. Okay. That's another way to go. If you don't have the Murlocs for Angler, for Underbelly, then you can do this. Well, you're making it tough for me to decide what I'm going to go for here. Some card generation. Some real card generation. It's fun. This is a cool shaman deck that I'm pretty much going to wreck shop of. But it is cool. Alright, so this is going to go here. This is going to go here. That was probably the wrong order. I don't care. We'll kill some Murlocs. And we got turn. We could have played Mire Keeper, which meant that we could play Cthulhu next turn, but those things need to go away. So, and now we can buff our Cthulhu up to 16, which theoretically one of these will live, and then turn 10 this will be even bigger. Because 2 will trade in here probably, unless you got. I mean, I don't know what any of this is. I don't know. This could be killer cards. They could be all 10 cost cards. Yeah, or they could be elementary reaction. Great. Rain of Toads. Okay. Board presence. Build a bigger board. Kill what you can. That's fun. Let's do that. Do that. There. Alright. Are we going to be able to play Cthulhu next turn? Our Cthulhu is only a 17-17, or 18-18. It's not the biggest Cthulhu in the world. It says 17-17, but that's because we played Keleseth that's an 18-18. It doesn't count that because it doesn't think about Keleseth. It doesn't think about outside buffs. Questing Adventure. That's cute. That's also cute. It's not cute. You know what I mean. I mean, theoretically, you get this Questing Adventure enough that it eats a bunch of Cthulhu damage. But also, when Cthulhu dies, next turn, hey, we're going to play Doomcaller and bring back Cthulhu. It's good. And then maybe we will draw, before we play Doomcaller, maybe we'll draw Floop. And then we can get a second Doomcaller. That'd be pretty cool. Or, yeah, I don't know. It's options. Okay. 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 Alright. That's a good one there. Great. Great. Okay. Look. If I had something else to play with Braun, I would think about playing Braun, but this has got to go. So, hi, it's Cthulhu time. Now, is it going to suck when one of these cards is Hex? Yes, of course it's going to suck when one of those cards is Hex. There's a 1 in 4 chance that my opponent has Hex, even though 2 of them are random-ass cards. Okay, that's good. That's good to see. That's not Hex. That's using your mana for not Hex. A Battle Cry is not Hex. Silence, which would give us a 6/6, but still needs to die. The thing with Hex is, obviously, the big problem of Hex is that you don't get to bring it back to life with Doomcaller. Okay. Taunt. Okay. 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 Mire Keeper. So we don't want to play this. We are going to play this because then if Cthulhu dies, we can play Doomcaller twice, which would be nice to have. And we'll play this, and we'll build a board. We'll do this, and then we'll kill this. And then, I don't know. I think we win. Because we still have a really solid board if they have Hex. Okay, they're just going to put a bunch of Ghost Anglers out. We win. Cool. We did also have, if they cleared some of it but didn't clear Cthulhu, we could play Doomcaller, which would make Cthulhu a 2018. We don't need to do that. We are going to do that. And then we're going to make it even bigger because of Braun. That's a shitty move, I'll admit. That's a BM right there. And that's unnecessary. But it also felt real great. Yeah, that was unnecessary. Did not need to do that. We're one away. But I wanted to win. I wanted to end with a win. Which we did. We ended the night with a win. We ended the night with playing Cthulhu. Very necessary after that Mill Rogue. Thank you. Kendron gets it. Thank you, Kendron. I appreciate that very much. That support. But yeah, after that Mill Rogue, getting a win in there, and then just being like, hey, I had Doomcaller this whole time. So, like, you had to hex it. Because even if you had gotten it off the board, I was just going to play Doomcaller and put it back in my deck. Sorry. But yeah, that's going to do it for the stream. I want to thank you very much for joining me. So tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, back in it again, building. Got model kits. I'm not going to put all the links. The links will be in the show description on YouTube of all of the different ways you can support me. But I will put the Amazon wish listed only because I have some cheap options. Because sometimes people go like, hey, Pat, I like to stream. I'm not going to buy a $40 model kit or a $50 model kit for you to build. And I'm like, I get that. There's a couple $10 kits in there. If that's something that interests you, obviously, I'm always thrilled. There are people who bought multiple things, spent hundreds of dollars to help me have things to build in the stream. But I have a couple cheap options I put in there because I thought that would be nice. So I wanted to mention it. There's also some equipment that's at the bottom. But that's besides the point. Thanks so much for watching. Happy to have you here. Thank you very much. As always, I'll be back tomorrow with our normal build stream. Tomorrow and Saturday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern. Please come and watch the build streams. And I'll see you next time on the next Build with Bear Workshop. And this was the BWB Games, which I do weekly. Bye-bye!